What's going on, everybody on YouTube? This is DJKICKS here, coming at you with another video. I apologize for the lateness of this video. I know usually with these videos for the upcoming sneaker releases, try to get these out either on Friday or Saturday. Just ran into some stuff this weekend, so this video is going to be a little bit late. But this is another episode of Heat, Hype, or Pass. So that is where we take a look at the upcoming sneaker releases, ones that are coming in the future that we have just got confirmed by pictures or information, or the general, ones that are coming out in the next week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So first up, like we do every time on these videos, I'm going to give you some information on some recently surfaced either pictures or confirmations of sneakers that are going to be coming out in the near future. Starting this off, we have a pretty decent amount of Jordans that have been either rumored or have gotten some pictures released for. So first, we're going to be starting with the Air Jordan 6. So taking a look at this sneaker, it's pretty much got the same color scheme as the Air 7, just on the Air Jordan 6 model. So the pictures that I'm showing here pretty much has a predominantly white and gray upper, and then on the tongue is kind of where you get that hair kind of pattern. So I know on the hairs, on the 7s, the pattern is kind of like this red, orange, green, all kinds of different colors on the tongue, and they're pretty much bringing that to the Jordan 6. So this shoe does feature kind of like a white and red color blocked midsole, along with looks like a clear bottom. Not sure if that's going to be icy blue or not, but like I said, predominantly white and gray with the red tongue and then the pattern on the tongue as well. In my opinion, these look pretty decent. I'm a big fan of the Jordan 7 hairs. Me personally, I would probably just prefer to get the hairs as opposed to this colorway, just because they're kind of seeming like they're recycling the colorway. But, these are expected to drop in 2020. Let me know what you guys think on these. I'm going to be calling these guys just a pass at this moment, just because this is kind of like an initial mock-up. Maybe if we do get some, confirmed images and they look a little bit more, look a little bit more decent to me, I might change my mind. But currently, just passing. So then next up, we have another Jordan model that we have gotten mock-ups of, and that is the Air Jordan 5 in the top 3 colorway. So just like we got the Jordan 1 in the top 3 with a mixture of the Chicagos, Breads, and Royals, this is kind of mixing together the top 3 Air Jordan colorways. That's going to be the Black Metallic, the Fire Red, and then the Grape colorway. So the pictures that I'm showing here do show that the shoes are going to be 2 different shoes. It's not going to be the same shoe on both sides like the top 3 Jordan 1 was. It's going to be 2 different shoes. So I'm showing it's pretty much got the black metallic sort of colorway on the left shoe, and then it's going to have the white grape colorway on the right shoe. So these shoes are expected to be releasing sometime in April of next year, 2020, and are saying they're going to be retailing for $200. For me, just with these first glances, like I said, I'm not sure if these are like actual images or if this is just still kind of like a mock-up type of thing. But for me, I really don't like the mix-match type of colors on the 2 shoes. I feel like if they either kept it, all black or all white, it might have looked a little bit better. But it's not a bad looking shoe. I do appreciate the Jordan 5. It's one of my, more liked models. I do like that they do have the 23 on the side, which is something that they don't all the time put on a shoe. So if that's coming on that, that's probably a plus. For me, I'm just going to call these kind of like a pass at this point, just because I'm not really in love with the sneaker. But if we get some more confirmed images, I might feel a little bit different about it. Let me know what you guys are thinking on this one. So then next up for Jordan Brand, we have another sneaker that is going to be coming out sometime in 2020, looks like sometime in June, and that is another Air Jordan 4 model, and this time it's going to be in a white and red colorway. So it looks like this sneaker kind of takes a little bit of hints from the History of Flight pack. So as you guys know, with the History of Flights, it pretty much features an all white upper with a red bottom. So this kind of mimics that colorway just a little bit. I would probably just say this is kind of like the Pure Money 4 with a red bottom and a red, kind of tongue. For me, on this shoe, it's a little bit plain, but I think it really works for this model. Jordan 4s are my favorite model. And the subtle colorways like these ones are definitely ones that I like, and I think this is going to be a pretty decent looking sneaker. For me, I'm going to call this one Heat at the moment. I'd like to see more pictures, but I think that's going to be a dope sneaker when it comes out. And then next up with these Jordan releases, for those of you that don't know, the either QUAI or K54 basketball tournament that happens in, I believe, Paris, somewhere over in Europe, they release a sneaker pretty much every year for that. So this year it looks like we're going to be taking the Air Jordan 6 and giving it that K54 branding. The pictures that I'm showing here kind of show this like kind of cream looking upper, and then this kind of like it's either going to be like this red or orange hits on the midsole as well as the back pull tab. For me, Jordan 6s are definitely one of my most liked sneakers. I really like the colorway on this one. If it's going to be red, I think would be better, but with this kind of orangish looking colorway, it's still pretty decent. I'd like to kind of see more on this shoe. Like I said, this is really the only one that we have, a picture of. But this initial mock-up looks pretty decent. I'm going to call these guys heat, and not just because it's a K54, but just because the colorway with that cream and the 6 definitely does it for me. But let me know what you guys think. Is this sneaker just going to be hyped up because it's a K54, or do you think it's going to be a dope sneaker that comes out? And then to round out the recently confirmed Jordan brand releases, we have another Air Jordan 5 coming out, and that is going to be in the alternate grape colorway. So the original white grape Jordan 5 is definitely one of my favorite models. I love the emerald and the purple hits on the sneaker. It definitely really makes it. I even like the black grape even more because of the black. It's mostly a black shoe with the hints of the grape and then the emerald. This pretty much takes a spin on that black colorway, and instead of black, puts that grape color on the top. Pretty much the entire upper is going to be in that grape colorway, and then have the hits of the emerald on the midsole and then on the lace lock. Just these initial pictures right here, this variation, I would say might be my favorite. I might like this more than the black grape, just because that purple is just like so deep purple. It looks really good. Definitely gives you that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air vibe for sure. Like I said, this sneaker is going to be one that I'm going to be going after when it releases. Not exactly sure the exact date, sometime next year. But this shoe is going to be one I'm going after. This one is definitely for sure heat. And then we got some Yeezy news as well. So it looks like I am showing two new sneakers that have surfaced recently. One being another Yeezy Boost 350 V2. Let's see, that's lost count on how many Yeezy 350 V2s that have come out. We just had two released this past weekend. Kind of getting burnt down the colorways, but here it is with another variation of it and a mostly black upper. With this sneaker, I'm actually kind of digging this. They're calling it the YECHEIL or YECHEIL Yeezy Boost 350 V2. Not exactly sure how to pronounce that. Like I said, it's a black most upper with some red hits and some white hits. This color pop on this sneaker is definitely really cool to me. A lot of the 350 V2s that have been coming out have been like those tonal colorways, like cream, white, neutral, all that type of stuff. With this shoe being mostly black, those hints of red on the tongue there, I really like this sneaker. Not exactly sure when it's coming out, but I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on this one because this one is one that I really like. It's got that color pop that we've been missing on Yeezys. Really haven't had a decent looking 350 V2 as like color-wise in a pretty long time. So I'm definitely going to be keeping these on my radar. I'm going to call these heat right now, but like I said, when it gets more close to it, I'll give you guys a better definition of when they're going to be coming out and if I plan on picking them up. And then to round out the Yeezy news and these upcoming releases that we have recently got confirmed, it looks like we are getting a Yeezy 700 V3. So V2s have been pretty much dragged into the ground. They've released every single colorway that you could ever imagine. It's just getting a lot of colorways on a model that we've seen for years now. It's kind of refreshing to see a new model come out. However, with this V3 700, it really doesn't do anything for the shoe. The shoe, to me, the V2 and the V1 were just shoes that I don't really even mess with. It really doesn't, appeal to my type of style. I'm more of the, the Nike head, Jordan head. I have a few Adidas shoes, but the stuff that Kanye is coming out with is just really not my style. With the pictures that we have of this one, it's really not doing it for me. I see this black colorway, looks like some sample pairs, and then this white colorway that Ye was rocking, but just for me, I'm not really feeling them, so I'm calling these a straight pass. I'm sure people will disagree with me and think this is awesome, and they want to pick this up for sure. Let me know what you guys are thinking about these V3 700s. Alright, and then to get into the upcoming releases for this next week through the 28th of September. First off, we are getting hit with the brand new Air Jordan 34 in the Blue Void colorway. This is going to be coming out on September 25th. Retail price is going to be $180. I did show initial images of this guy when they first surfaced, and it's pretty much the same looking type of shoe. I'm not sure if I covered this colorway, but this is the Blue Void colorway. Pretty much features an all-white midsole, and then has some hits of green and purple on the upper there. Me with the Jordan 34, it's obviously a performance basketball shoe, so I really don't see myself going after this one, especially with that retail price of $180. I really don't feel like I could pull that off casually, and I don't really play basketball anymore, so I don't think I'm going to be going after this one. It's going to be a pass for me. But you Hoopers, let me know what you think. Are you guys going to be rocking with the Air Jordan 34? And then slated for an official release on September 25th as well. But we actually got a surprise drop of these on foot sites, and that is the Nike Air Max 97 in the Atmosphere Gray or Nintendo 64 colorway. These, to me, I love the Air Max 97. I've got the silver bullets down there. Air Max 97s, to me, are one of the best Air Maxes you can get, comfortability-wise and style-wise. I love the, full-length, air cushioning on that shoe that you can see. And with this particular colorway, I love it. Nintendo 64, I remember playing that, when I was young growing up, and just throwing those Nintendo colors on the sneaker, on one of the sneakers that I really love the most. And then like the little subtle hits that has like the power and the reset on the tongue of both. And then it has like the Nintendo font on the back where it says Air Max. It's a classic to me. Retail price for these guys is going to be $170. Like I said, these did get released, I think, yesterday. So let me know if you guys already picked them up or if you do plan on picking them up on the official release. And then next up for Jordan Brand, we have another Air Jordan 1 coming out, and that is the Air Jordan 1 High OG in the First Class Flight colorway. So this colorway kind of mimics off of the kind of like a shipping service. It's got like the barcode on there. The story behind this one is okay. It's kind of cool. I really haven't seen it until just looking at these pictures now. It looks like it does feature a perforated leather, which I'm not all that crazy about. I mean, just for me, white with the mostly white upper with the yellow kind of hits on the collar and just on the sole really don't do it for me at all. And then that perforated leather really just doesn't sit well with Jordan 1 for me. I really want a Jordan 1 with just the plain, smooth leather. That's the type of Jordan 1s that I like. This perforated leather is just really not doing it for me. But like I said, these are going to be coming out on September 26th. Retail price is going to be $160. Get your Air Jordan 1s before they go up to $170. Not exactly sure how many more Air Jordan 1s we're getting this year, but that price is going to be going up to $170 next year. For these first class flights, I might be trying to scoop up a pair, but for right now, I might be calling it a pass just because of that perforated leather. And then we have a newer model that's going to be coming out in a couple of colorways, hitting stores on September 27th for retail prices of $120. And that is going to be the Nike Zoom Freak 1 in the grease and the black iridescent colorway. So I'm not going to try to say Giannis's last name, but the basketball player, Giannis, whatever. This is his signature shoe now. First looks at the shoe, this is really the first time I've really actually taken a look at the sneakers. I really kind of like the big check on the midsole. It's really different to me, and it really kind of takes off of like the, LeBron, models that are kind of doing these, weird kind of, place checks and big ones and stuff like that. I really like that. For me, this is probably more along the lines of a performance basketball shoe, though. We really haven't seen a basketball sneaker come from Nike that's been really more than just performance basketball in a while. I would say probably the last one would have been like, I don't know, like the LeBron 10, KD 4, something like that. Those ones that you could really wear off court. These ones just really look like on-court sneakers to me. I really just don't dig them casually, and I don't play basketball anymore, so I'm not going to be going after these guys. But hey, let me know what you guys think of these shoes, and if you plan on picking them up, either to play basketball in or just to rock casual. And then on September 28th, it appears that we're going to be getting 2 more Yeezy colorways, and that is going to be the 700 in the teal blue, and then the 700 V2 in the hospital blue colorway. So as I was saying in the beginning of this video, the 700s, the 350s, V2, V1, whatever it may be, They're getting beat into the ground with so many colorways, and Kanye and Adidas are just saturating the market with these things. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying that it's not cool that everybody can, have a chance to get these sneakers and it's not crazy resale prices like it used to be. However, for me, for these 700 sneakers, I don't like the model. I just really don't like the look of the model. People can, say that I'm wrong or whatever it may be, and that's fine. It's just I'm not really about this kind of, look that Kanye's been going for in the past. With these 700s, I would say out of the two, the Hospital Blue V2 is probably the better one to me. That teal one with like the teal on the toe really is just an ugly sneaker to me. I don't know why they would put just the teal on the toe. I think they really dropped the ball on that colorway. I think that could have been a lot better. But neither here nor there. That Yeezy 700 in the teal blue is going to be dropping on the 28th. Like I said, that retail price is going to be 300 smackers. So $300 for that bad boy right there. Going to be hard passing on that one just because I don't think, for one, I don't think it's going to sell out. And for two, I don't even really like the sneaker, so I'm not going to be going after it. And then, like I said, the Hospital Blue V2 will also be releasing on September 28th. Retail price, 300 bones. I'm not going after these as well. Like I said before, the Hospital Blue is probably the better of the two that are coming out this next weekend. For me, the V2 just doesn't really do anything to enhance the shoe to me. I don't really like the 700s at all. I really kind of call it quits at the 350s, V1s or V2s. For these 700s, I'm just really not feeling them. And for that retail price of 300, there's no way I'm copping that. So, going to be straight passing on both of those 700s that are coming out. But hey, let me know what you guys plan on doing. Are you going to be picking up the Hospital Blue colorway or the teal colorway this coming weekend? And that is going to wrap up my upcoming sneaker release video, Heat, Hype, or Pass. Taking a look at all the sneakers that we've either recently had pictures of and then the ones that we have confirmed for the next week of releases. I really appreciate everybody stopping by to check out the video. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you're liking what I'm doing and keeping you guys informed on what's coming out, what we've learned recently, and, helping you guys determine what you plan on picking up. It really helps out a lot. Smash that like button for me. And then also, too, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section on what you guys do plan on picking up. And hey, if you disagree with me on something, if you agreed with me on something, if I maybe have left the sneaker out, please definitely leave a comment below letting me know that stuff. Really helps out the channel a lot. And also, too, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It really, helps out in getting my content out to more people. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Definitely hit that notification bell so that way you guys do get notified when I do upload new videos. So that way you guys, are staying informed on everything that I'm doing. And also, too, it helps out the channel. It's helping me grow. It's helping me get out there. So, it's, at the end of the day, I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to the videos. Really appreciate all the support and help from all of my, viewers and everything like that. Couldn't do it without you guys. But this has been another episode of Heat, Hype, or Pass. This has been DJ Kicks, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.